Hello, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website just to increase your online presence, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you more traffic and leads, which increase your business as well. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is your content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website. You're very approachable with scheduling. Let's talk now, and got your services right here, which is up front and center. So I wouldn't change too much. I like this pictures right here. I wouldn't change too much on the front end of the website, but there's things you do on the back end. I would increase your content, your keywords, and keywords gives electricity power to be found by Google, by consumers. So speaking of Google, if I lived in Queen Creek, Arizona, I might type this in to find you. And here's what typically comes up. One strategy is to invest in Google ads. There's a way to optimize these to be right in front of the faces of consumers here. And that's one strategy. This is a map pack here. This is important. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page as much as you can for any kind of service you provide for or area you provide for. Not just Queen Creek, but any of that Phoenix, Arizona area you go to. So typically we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local company, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So you got some big name competitors here, Roto-Rooter, Penguin Air. But as you scroll down, you can see you're not on the first page, but you could optimize your website to get on that first page. So even if you compare your website to this one here, I'll compare your website to Savari Plumbing and see if those techniques could outrank him. And if you could outrank him, you're going to be on the first page. That's going to bring you a lot of value. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So right now, here's your numbers. So even though you got a nice big website, you're only using 9 keywords. So that's one thing. You definitely want to increase your keywords. Keep the ones that you have for sure. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck. But you could also tag them to different cities you go to as well. So you got the services here, but think about, buyer attendant services, plumbing repair, plumbing services, emergency plumbing. And you could tag that to all the cities you go to, and that's how you increase your keywords to start matching competitors. And here they're claiming to be the number one plumber in Queen Creek. So let's see if we just outrank him. So this is Savari Plumbing's website. And here's their numbers. So they're using 25 keywords, which is not a whole lot either. So it's not going to take much to outrank them. Great thing about keywords, if you're having trouble getting them, you could use these keywords that's not on your website and tag them as well and optimize those. Like if you go to Santan Valley, you could put that on your website, tag it, optimize it, and then there you go. You're getting closer to outranking your competition. Second is the backlink. So a backlink is anywhere where your one website is linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keeping in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have quality backlinks, and it's not so much about the quantity all the time. So right now, you only have 3 backlinks with 1 reference domain. That's one thing I would increase as well. Just compare that to that competitor, what it takes to be on that first page. They have 244 backlinks with 38 reference domains. So the goal is to get here, not overnight, but you get here pretty quickly. Just increase your backlinks, increase your keywords. So you want your numbers to look like this, but also dominate your competitors. Increase these numbers to have this 93 traffic compared to the traffic you're getting now with the 3 traffic. So last thing is your citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So if you do have that Queen Creek business address, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People's not going to click here for more businesses for the most part. So you want to be right in the front of the faces of consumers. To do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumer here in the map pack, and up here organically, for all the services that you do and all the areas you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and how to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line or two of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.